Hey Hawk Nation, it's your boy Chalk again. Just giving you another quick update since I was updating a video on my cowpeas that I've gotten a second harvest out of. This is the first harvest of the yellow wax beans that I'm getting from this plant, for which I planted 3 tomato plants in the middle. You can see the tomato plant here. These are tomato leaves, tomato plant leaves. And these are the string beans or wax beans, garden beans leaves, garden beans. Those are the leaves of the garden beans. As you can see, they grow a little different than the tomato plant does. But I'm definitely getting some nice yellow wax beans growing out of them. Just gonna wait for them to mature. And flowers are starting to form shortly for the tomato. So this is what tomato plant? It was a Roma tomato plant. One of my favorite tomatoes, Roma. Roma tomatoes have very little juice, so they're good for canning and making pasta. I even put them on my sandwich because they don't get my sandwich all soggy. My cayenne peppers, got a few ripening. Got a lot of peppers growing, a lot of peppers. This thing is producing buca peppers. And my red currant cherry tomato plant, she's trying to stay alive. Old faithful girl she is. Giving me a few more tomatoes before she dies off. This is a determinate. You only get usually one harvest out of it. And my potato, my last batch of potatoes. I'm going to let this go maybe one more week, and then I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to do a live stream on that. Pull it up so you guys can see how I did. At the same time, I'm seeing how I did. Again, the other side of the cayenne peppers, I'm getting plenty. I just planted. I did a video a week ago on some pole beans, and they're coming up pretty nice. They're going to grow up here, and these are some sugar snap peas. They're viney too. They'll climb. As you can see, the tendrils latch on. So my pole beans are coming up good. And pole beans and beans are good in the heat. They're just fine, and they can do fine in the fall. But they don't do well in the winter. Whereas though the snap peas don't do good in the heat. Anything above 75, they can struggle. It's too hot for them. So they're more of a cool weather crop or warm weather crop. And then I have my cherry tomato plant, vine plant. And then I have also my yellow pear cherry tomato plant. This is one of the yellow pear tomatoes that has ripened up. But I have plenty of clusters here. And I'm just waiting for these to ripen. So I have plenty of clusters starting off. Probably need to give it some fertilizer, a little boost. My cucumber plant over here, I planted a few more yellow lime cucumbers in the soil, just in case for succession planting. So when this one dies off, I have another set coming up before it gets cold. Got a baby cucumber there. Got a nice grown cucumber there. And these are the pickling cucumbers. And then, as you can see, the lime cucumbers, which are going to be softball size cucumbers, yellow. More of those are coming in, so as this one dies off or doesn't do well, but with all these flowers, I should get a nice harvest off of this. A couple of tomato plants that I transplanted a few weeks ago are doing fine. Transplanted into these 5-gallon buckets. This one is already starting to fruit up. So got to do a little maintenance on it. Clean some dead leaves and stems off. My sunflowers. Remember the ones I had in the back? It was about 6 of them, 6 or 7. Look how tall they gotten. They're all like 7 feet tall now. Look at this one here. Looking for the sun. This is about to open up. Yeah. So I got a few of them here. My girls are going to love this, the sunflowers. Got a cucumber growing here. with plenty of flowers, which means I'm going to should get plenty of more cucumbers. And some cucumbers, like half of the different types of cucumbers out there, they self-pollinate. They pollinate themselves, but you can also go in and help them pollinate with a vibrating toothbrush, or like I do with my electric shaver, and just kind of hold it onto the leaf. The flower, and without breaking the flower off. So, and it help pollinate itself. Other than that, the wind will do it, or the pollinators. So, I'll do a video on the potatoes, just giving you an update. Stay tuned. Wish me well. Remember, feed God's children. Your fridge never go empty. Love y'all.